Okay, probable cause is a fairly low standard. I understand that there is a prior relationship. It may not be the most stable prior relationship, but the count one, is that non-bondable?
Your Honor, I believe that it is.
Corrections, do you have count one as no bond?
Your Honor, I have it as to be set.
That's
Okay,
what I have, Your Honor. However, the state obviously is deeply concerned by the allegation.
understood. So
We would request a bond of $30,000 for count one.
all right, Mr. Hudson, I'm gonna order you to stay away. Let me just issue the stay away order. AC, you need to stay away from AC. Do you understand? You can go back to the home one time with this court order to retrieve your personal belongings. Otherwise, no contact with AC. Do you understand my court order? That's your apartment. If she's there, you can't be there. Is she there?
Well, no one lives with me. She wasn't.
Okay, all right. So if she's not there, you can live there. I don't know that. But if she was there, you can't live there. Do you understand? I just need a verbal acknowledgement. Do you understand? I'm not saying you have to like my order, but do you understand my order?
Yes.
And you're gonna follow my order, right?
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Okay, so
Your Honor, defense would be requesting 7,500 count one, 2,500 count two, and 500 count three. I believe those are the standard bonds for these cases.
Your Honor, I would also draw your attention to his priors, which include an F-20 of particular concern.
yeah, you don't know if it's her.
No, I can find that out.
Yeah, find out. There's a prior similar crime from 2023 where it was dismissed. Okay.
It is a different victim, Your Honor, but the state's position is that it's still concerning nonetheless.
It's quite a coincidence. Similar charges, 3 years apart, not even. Okay. Look, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Like I said, it's a pretty unstable relationship to say the least. So plus house arrest. So count one is 30,000 plus house arrest. Total lockdown for now. Count two, 2,500 plus house arrest. Also total lockdown for now. Count three, $500 plus house arrest. Total lockdown for now. And I've already issued the stay away order. Anything else for Mr. Hudson?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. Alexis Clay. Alexis Clay. Corrections, what was the bond that I set for him on those bench warrants?
Straight bond, 500 each, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Clay. The public defender is appointed to represent you. It's a bunch of possession charges. I'm going to go ahead and take that into consideration. Corrections, it's going to be $500 per count. Count one, 500. Count two, 500. Count three, 500. Count four, 500. Count five, 500. Count six, 500. Count seven, 500. Count eight, 500. And I think that takes care of all his counts.
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yes, Mr. Clay. Before you start talking, the recommended bond was $2,500 per count. You had a lot of drugs on you. Okay, what else do you want to say without talking about the facts of the case? Once your public defender gets more information from you, they can ask a judge to lower the bond. Right now, all I have in front of me are these allegations and your priors. Okay, thank you, Mr. Clay. Jose Rodriguez Ruiz.
Your Honor, I would go ahead and request we waive reading of these charges as well.
Okay, we'll waive the reading of these charges as well. Does he need the interpreter?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. The public defender is appointed to represent you. The presumption as to the burglary with an assault for battery is no bond. I'm going to review for probable cause. All right, there's probable cause for both counts. The state's also moving for pretrial detention. So right now, your bond as to count 2 is no bond.
You have a motion there, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Corrections, is count 1 normally no bond or is it to be set?
That's to be set, Your Honor.
So the presumption is if I don't grant the pretrial detention, I can set a bond, right?
Somebody can correct. I believe the bond should be set regardless, no?
No.
It's an F2, Your Honor. I believe.
Is it an F2?
It is. On our calendar. It's an F2. The state would be requesting a bond of $30,000.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna grant the pretrial detention. So both counts for now are no bond. The pretrial detention is granted, which means you're gonna print on Monday for the state to decide if they're gonna go forward. So the way it works is count 2 is no bond regardless. Count 1, if the state doesn't move forward, then the court can set a bond. Does that make sense, state?
Yes, Your Honor. And I just want to confirm you did receive the stay away order.
Yeah, I'm gonna issue that now.
Thank you.
Sir, do you understand me? What's going on?
Ma'am,
I heard. I sort of saw a yes.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, so count 2 is no bond regardless, unless there's an agreement of the parties or some sort of bond hearing. Count 1 is no bond for now because I've granted the motion for pretrial detention. Your case will be reviewed on Monday by your division judge. I'm also issuing a stay away order in favor of YC, as well as 1322 Northwest 116 Terrace. Stay away 500 feet from that individual and that address. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So no messages, either directly or indirectly. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Shelton Exalus. All right, sir. The public defender is appointed to represent you.
Your Honor, defense to stand mute, and I'd be requesting pretrial services alternate standard bond.
Well, let me ask you this. Who do you live with, sir?
I live with my family.
Are you working?
I am. I'm working at PF Chain, the restaurant.
He was just here a year ago on a grand theft auto case. I'm not gonna do pretrial services. The bond is set at $1,000. That's a straight bond. Do you understand? You understand? You also have to stay away from Emmanuel Alcima, as well as 16162 Northeast 18th Place in North Miami Beach. Do you understand my court orders? You need to tell me if you understand my court orders.
Oh, like, right, what you said? I'll say, is it okay if you do pretrial?
So stay away from Emmanuel Alcima, 500 feet away. Do not send any messages. Do not contact directly. Do you understand?
I understand that.
And also the home located at 16162 Northeast 18th Place in North Miami. Stay away from that place as well. Do you understand?
I was
I'm not asking you to talk about what happened. Stay away from there. You don't live there, so it shouldn't be a hard time to stay. You shouldn't have a hard time staying away from there.
I
Right?
was to shut understand that.
You
I
understand my
understand.
orders about the stay away orders?
I understand, but
Okay.
I'll say, can you do pretrial release by any chance?
No, they essentially caught you lying about what you were doing with that trimmer. And you were just here on another grand theft a year ago, as well as a trespass. You
Your
have
Honor, I
two,
would note those cases were no actioned.
I get it, but
And the bond is already below the standard.
yeah. And isn't he caught on video surveillance walking out with the trimmer? Yeah, he was caught on video surveillance walking out of a home of the with the trimmer. Okay, thank you, Mr. Exaustius. Mr. Cox.
Bond out, Your Honor.
All right, let me make the note. Eddie Martinez.
He's present before the court, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Martinez. Is he out on bond for Judge Rodriguez?
He does have,
Okay, so
would appear. so.
the public defender is appointed to represent you.
I don't have anything on the court, Your Honor, that he's on bond, out on bond.
He has open cases, Your Honor. He may.
F25-14148.
Did you hear that?
Yes, let me check, Your Honor.
Oh, they just dismissed it, it looks like. No, wrong one. No, wrong one. 14148. F25-14148.
This is a hearing for that case on August 1st.
Oh. All right, sir. On 15906,
Your Honor, defense would be requesting reduced bonds given that he's being held pursuant to this other felony.
on 15906, count one is 5,000. Count two is 150. Plus a stay away order.
The
I'm
whole-
sorry, I'm gonna issue the stay away order on the other one. On 15905. Count one is 5,000. Count two is 500.
And that's with the hold on the F2514148.
Yes, so felony hold on 14148. And then Mr. Martinez, you need to stay away from. It's okay, I'm not gonna issue the stay away order. It's all right. There's no stay away order. But there is the felony hold. All right, thank you, corrections.
The final, there's 15906 and 15905.
Right, I just issued straight bonds. I didn't do the stay away order. It says it says the individual is homeless. So.
Okay, thank you.
Plus he also will probably be held no bond for Judge Rodriguez.
I just wanted, thank you.
Alrighty, Mr. Moore. Okay,
He's present, Your Honor.
this is what it is. You know what it is? He looks a lot like Mr. Hale. We saw Hale earlier. I don't know if you remember Hale,
I
right?
do, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's
I could see that. I could see it.
the resemblance. It's like a similar hairstyle.
Your Honor, you gave him straight bond 150 on each traffic case.
All right, so let's see what's going on here. All right, Mr. Moore, are you working? Are you working?
Not currently.
Okay. Who do you live with?
My mom.
Your Honor, defense would be requesting pretrial services.
The allegation is he fled from the cops and he had drugs in the car. If true, it's a good reason to explain why he fled. Who's gonna help bond you out?
I might have to buy it.
Count one, it's house arrest plus bond, $1,000. Count two, house arrest plus bond, $500. You'll be on level 3 with a curfew, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. Level 3 curfew, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I can tell you this from personal experience. If you drive and they say your driver's license is either expired, you don't have one, or it's suspended. If you drive and you're on an ankle monitor, the judge will know. You know why? Because the GPS has a way of knowing how fast you're moving. If you're walking, which is about 2 miles, or if you're in a car, which is above either 2 or 5 miles. Do not drive unless you have a valid driver's license. Do you understand?
Yeah, my best bet is just stay out of any car.
Well, yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, corrections.
And there was a monetary bond with that, Your Honor.
Yeah, it's plus bond,
Thank you.
but it's reduced. Christian Kearney, bottom
Your
of 8.
NBC Medical. This is an active charge. He's already being held no bond. I don't know if the public defender wants to waive his presence.
Can you just waive his presence?
Yeah, I can go ahead and waive his presence, waive reading of the charges, and
I'll do that. I think
Judge
what I'm
Glazer.
gonna do is, I think Judge Glazer usually sets about $1,000 bonds on these, so that's what I'm gonna do. She already found PC.
1,000 straight bond, Your Honor.
Yeah, 1,000 straight bond. And I'm not gonna issue the stay away order. I guess corrections will internally house him away from SA, right? The corrections officer. Alrighty. Robert Boyd,
Bond out.
just make the note of that. And we took care of Alberti. Fernandez Diaz.
he's present for the court, Your Honor. He does require the services of the Spanish interpreter.
All right, sir, with the interpreter, David,
Señor, con el servicio de un intérprete,
the public defender is appointed to represent you.
señoría le ha designado el bufete de abogados de oficio para que le represente.
It looks like there's only probable cause for possession charge.
Parece que solamente hay motivo fundado ante la acusación de posesión.
Your Honor, I would argue that there's no PC for count 1 at all, given that the alleged drugs are found in a purse of the passenger, and Mr. Fernandez Diaz is not the passenger.
Su abogado de oficio está argumentando que ella ni siquiera cree que hay motivo fundado por posesión, ya que los supuestos narcóticos estaban en la cartera de un pasajero o de la pasajera y usted no era el pasajero.
I see that it was in the passenger's seat. There's no indication that it belonged to the passenger.
Ella ve que estaba en el asiento del pasajero y no era necesariamente de ese pasajero.
He sees a low bar, I think, within the four corners of the A-form. It's
Ella está indicando que es muy leve para demostrar en su totalidad con el informe de arresto.
However, I would not have an objection to the no PC for the drug paraphernalia.
Y no, I'm sorry, did you say that again?
No objection to a finding of no probable cause for the paraphernalia.
That's the state or the PD that was saying that, Your Honor?
That's the state.
Oh, okay, la fiscal adjunta, thank you, Your Honor. La fiscal adjunta está de acuerdo de que no hay motivo fundado por la acusación de accesorios de narcóticos.
Our defense would be asking for release outright on both charges.
La defensa pide que lo dejen salir por su propia responsabilidad o palabra de ambas acusaciones.
Standard bond.
So what's interesting is the female is the one who's instructing him. The female is saying he's instructing her to hide it in her purse.
Lo interesante es lo siguiente, la hembra es la que le está diciendo que él le está dando instrucciones que lo guarde esto en la cartera de ella.
There's probable cause. I don't know if it's triable, but there's probable cause at this stage.
Si su señoría está indicando que para esta etapa hay motivo fundado. Ella no sabe si para juicio, pero para esta etapa hay motivo fundado.
Is Your Honor finding probable cause for both counts or just for possession on count 1?
¿Su señoría está hallando que hay motivo fundado ante ambas acusaciones o solamente acusación número 1?
There's probable cause for both.
Motivo fundado en ambas acusaciones.
The glass pipe with the methamphetamines together in 1A form is enough for probable cause for paraphernalia.
La pipa de cristal con metanfetamina en ambas partes del informe de arresto es motivo fundado suficiente para accesorios.
Count 1, the bond is 500. Count 2, the bond is 500.
Primera acusación, fianza $500. Segunda acusación, fianza $500.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Okay.
Well, that took a turn. Let's start with Mr. Hudson's hearing, which had all the elements of a legal pressure cooker and unstable relationship, concerning priors, and a judge who wasn't here to sugarcoat anything. Judge Mindy Glazer once again showed us how to run a courtroom with calm authority and a firm grip on public safety. From the start, she acknowledged that the relationship at the center of the case was not the most stable. But that didn't stop her from diving deep into the bond discussion. The state pushed for a $30,000 bond on count 1, citing serious allegations and prior incidents, one of which was notably similar, although it involved a different victim. That didn't go unnoticed. Judge Glazer called it quite a coincidence. And well, when she says that with a raised eyebrow, you know she's thinking more than she's saying. She ended up granting a $30,000 bond with house arrest and total lockdown on count 1, and similar treatment on counts 2 and 3, including a firm stay-away order from the individual referred to as a C. And here's where Judge Glazer insists on verbal acknowledgments. I'm not saying you have to like my order, she says, but do you understand it? That line sums her up perfectly, practical, procedural, and precise. Across the rest of the docket, we saw a mix of bond reductions, stay-away orders, and repeat visitors. Mr. Clay found himself facing a wall of possession charges. It counts $500 a pop. The judge made it clear she was going by what was in front of her, the allegations and priors. Then we had Mr. Ruiz, who drew a no-bond ruling on both counts following a pretrial detention grant. And Judge Glazer carefully explained the process and timeline. Her approach was methodical, transparent, and always anchored in due process, even when a defendant seemed a little lost in legalese. The courtroom mood was mostly steady with a few tense pauses, often due to serious charges or prior case overlap, but Judge Glazer kept things moving. She maintained a consistent tone, firm, but not cold, professional, without being robotic. Whether it was explaining GPS monitoring rules, declining a pretrial release for someone caught on video walking out with stolen goods, or reminding defendants that ankle monitors track movement speed, her courtroom was a place of clarity. Even language barriers didn't slow things down. A Spanish interpreter was present for Mr. Fernandez Diaz, and Judge Glazer ensured probable cause was evaluated carefully before setting bond. There was no rush, just thorough judicial work. Bottom line? If you're in front of Judge Glazer, expect a clear ruling, expect accountability, and expect to be heard whether you like the decision or not. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.